Well, that's all for Monday press conferences. Got some snow flurries out here today on a Monday. Some good news on the injury front. Looks like Devois Whaley will be back. He was able to practice in green. As we know, he's had the ankle injury, missed a couple of games due to that. And Rakeem Boyd looks like that was just a scare also with him, so he should be back also. So Arkansas going to get their two running backs back for this one. And they need to get some kind of running game going because it was not working against LSU. They were very one-dimensional, and Mississippi State's got a really good defense, a really good pass defense, especially when it comes to the defensive line. Montez Sweat getting after guys.
We got a tough road test. The defense is as good as it's advertised. Number one in the SEC. It's the fastest overall defense that we've seen. Extremely aggressive. They are very pressure-oriented, and you can tell that by the number of turnovers that they've created.
They should be used to 11 o'clock games, and Arkansas almost beat those guys and should have beat them last year in this stadium. So if Arkansas's defense can play the way they did against LSU, and while Mississippi State may be a little bit more explosive in some regards, particularly with Nick Fitzgerald running the ball and all the things that he can do with the RPO game, but if they can play better, if they can get a running game going, maybe they got a shot to go up there and play pretty well. It's going to be annoying with those cowbells ringing, but it should be an interesting environment. Basketball game tonight, that ought to be exciting. The home opener in Bud Walton Arena. Tuesday Razorback practice, as you could guess, is pretty cold outside. It's below freezing. Some of these guys are out here in shorts. It's gonna be cold on Saturday, so it's good to get some cold work in, I guess. Both running backs are in green. Devois Whaley, obviously good to see him out here in green. Getting ready for Mississippi State today on a Tuesday. It's that cold where it's just icy, where your cheeks stay up when you try to smile. I'm not going to be out here much longer. I'm not tough enough. That's it for the on-field work on Tuesday's practice. It's freezing cold out here, and it's only going to get colder. I think it's an interesting game. It's going to be a crazy environment in Starkville. You know, those cowbells will be ringing, clanging. They don't really ring, they clang. I can't feel my toes. Can't feel my toes. That's 8:47 on Tuesday. Just wrapped up all the practice stuff, about to head home.
Oh, they're good. They're really good. They're very aggressive. Their up front's really good. Secondary complements them very well, and they bring a lot of stuff out of you. So I think we have some good stuff for it, and then just all about knowing the game plan and going out and executing.
I just found out it's going to be 62 degrees at kickoff on Saturday in Starkville, so that ruins that whole bit I was doing. Mississippi State gave up 58 points to Arkansas back in 2016 when they went down there. They haven't given up more than 28 points to anybody all season this year. They're averaging less than 2 touchdowns a game surrendered, which is phenomenal. Number one defense in the SEC. And it makes me wonder, if Mississippi State can make a turnaround like that in 2 years, can Arkansas make a turnaround like that? That's good news about the 62 degrees, but it did ruin my bid.
Excited to be back out here on the field and stay indoors today, kind of close the environment up and turn the music up a little bit and see if we can see a little bit of crowd noise today.
Do you have like clanging bells or something?
Yeah, we do. We'll see what we can't do, turn it up, and try to make it what we can't think.
Wednesday Razorback practice, they came in here from Waltonville to get a little noise work, get out in the cold, and they got it with a bunch of green and hats and dogs and some more silverware being shook around. Imagine paying money to go sit in Starkville and listen to this for 3.5 hours. Well, that's it for Wednesday practice. I got to say, I'm glad to be leaving. I'm tired of listening to this stuff. Well, that'll do it for our access to the Razorbacks this week. Nick Fitzgerald went crazy on him in 2016 when Arkansas outscored him at 58-42. But he ran for like 158 yards, 4 touchdowns, passed for 300-something touchdown. Last year, Arkansas was a little bit better, but he still ran for over 100 yards. Still threw the game-winning touchdown pass with 17 seconds left. A lot of it's going to come down to stopping the all-time leading rusher from the quarterback position in SEC history, but it does. I didn't park over here. I got to go back over to my spot. But if Nick Fitzgerald is on his game and Mississippi State is able to put up a lot of points, there is the statistic, can't even talk, it's so cold. There is the statistic that Mississippi State's defense has not given up more than 28 points in a single game this season. You don't want to be in a position where you have to outscore them. It's on to Starkville for the team. Not predicting a win in this one either. In fact, I may not predict a win again until they do win one.